In this second video of the chapter, all we're talking about is slope and the equation of a line. So this is stuff you should have seen many classes ago, but again, it's a good idea to review. So here we have our slope formula. For whatever reason, we used m to represent the slope. Maybe they're thinking about like a mountain, how steep the mountain is. But essentially what it is a ratio that compares the change in y to the change in x. In other words, what we're saying, y2 divided by y1, the y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That's something you should know already. And obviously we need two ordered pairs to find the slope. And from this formula we can write the equation of any line in point slope form. Now I know you probably have seen y equals mx plus b, that's slope intercept form. I personally like point slope form a little bit better because all you need to get it is one ordered pair and the slope. That's all you need. So in example 2, we're writing the equation of a line that passes through the point 2, 3 and has a slope of -1/2. Well, first off, this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my m. So when I plug into my formula, because I'm writing the equation of a line, I have point slope, so that's the equation I'm going to use. So I have y minus y1 equals my slope, -1/2, times the quantity x minus 2. Now, it's very important that you include the parentheses here. Example 3, we want to write the equation of a line that passes through the points -2, -1, and +3, +4. Well, to write the equation of a line, we have to know the slope. That's a given. So what I'm going to do is first use the slope formula. So remember, my slope was given as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So my slope for this particular line is going to be 4 minus -1 divided by 3 minus -2. I want to clean this up as much as I can. So on top I have 4 plus 1, because the negative is a positive, divided by 3 plus 2. Because again, negative is positive. And again, I'm just taking baby steps. So 5/5 is 1. So the slope for this particular line is 1. Now that I know the slope and I have two different points, I can use point slope form. Now, it doesn't really matter which point I use. I'm going to use the second point because both of those numbers are positive. You can use the first point, but it doesn't really matter because if we graphed it, if we got y by itself and graphed it, we're going to come up with the exact same line, and that's all that really matters. So, using my point slope formula, I have y minus, in this case, y2, because I'm using the second point, is equal to my slope times parentheses x minus x1, or x2 in this case, since I'm using the second point. Alright? Now, the only thing you can't do is mix and match. You can't say, I'm going to use x1 and y2. That will not work. If you're going to use the first point, you've got to stick with the first point. If you're going to use the second point, you've got to stick with the second point. Other than that, pretty easy. Stuff you've seen before. Okay, and that's it for this video. Again, this is totally reviewed, so should be no problems yet.